The story of Daniel in the Bible is one of faith, courage, and divine intervention. It begins when Daniel, a young Israelite noble, is taken captive along with several other young men from Jerusalem by King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. They are brought to the king's court to be trained and serve in his kingdom. While in captivity, Daniel distinguishes himself by refusing to eat the rich food and wine provided by the king, instead requesting a diet of vegetables and water. His choice is based on his commitment to his faith and obedience to God's laws. As a result, Daniel and his 3 companions, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, are granted wisdom and knowledge beyond their years by God. Daniel becomes known for his ability to interpret dreams and visions. In one particular instance, King Nebuchadnezzar has a disturbing dream that leaves him troubled. None of his wise men can interpret the dream correctly, but Daniel, through divine revelation, is able to explain the dream's meaning. He tells the king that the dream represents the rise and fall of different empires, signifying the divine sovereignty of God over human kingdoms. Daniel's reputation for wisdom and faithfulness gains the attention of subsequent kings, including King Belshazzar. The king throws a great feast and desecrates the holy vessels plundered from the Jerusalem temple. In the midst of the revelry, a mysterious hand appears and writes on the wall. None of the wise men can interpret the words, so the king calls upon Daniel. Daniel correctly interprets the words, which foretell Belshazzar's doom and the fall of Babylon to the Medes and Persians. That very night, King Belshazzar is slain, and Darius the Mede becomes ruler of Babylon. As Daniel continues to serve in the new kingdom, jealousy arises among his colleagues. They convince King Darius to enact a law that forbids anyone from praying to any god or man other than the king. Daniel, committed to his faith in God, cannot comply with this law and continues to pray openly to God 3 times a day. Those who have plotted against Daniel catch him in the act and bring him before the king, who is deeply distressed. However, he realizes that he cannot revoke the law and reluctantly throws Daniel into a den of lions. To the amazement of all, God miraculously shuts the lions' mouths, protecting Daniel from harm throughout the night. The next morning, King Darius rushes to the den and finds Daniel alive. Moved by this demonstration of God's power, Darius issues a decree proclaiming the greatness of the God of Daniel. Daniel's faith and righteousness continue to bring him favor even in his old age. He has visions and encounters with angels, who reveal future events and God's plan for the future. Daniel remains faithful to God and serves as a witness to his enduring power and sovereignty. The story of Daniel serves as a testament to the importance of unwavering faith, trust in God's guidance, and standing firm in the face of adversity. Despite being exiled, Daniel's life exemplifies how to live out one's faith, even in the midst of hostile environments, and how God can use an individual to impact the lives of others.